Yo, what is up, boys? It's Jayth. Welcome to the second video of like Storytime highlight, or I don't really know what I want to call it or what you want to call it. But for this one, I'm going to be telling you about the time that I was in college and I got kidnapped from my dorm room. It was in the middle of the week and I had classes the next day, so I was in bed rather early. I think it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. And all of a sudden I hear like a knocking on the door, and before I could even get up, the door just, swings open. 3 big dudes just come in the room, and they've got like a black cloak that they put over my head so I just can't even see, and they carry me out of my dorm and put me in the back of a truck bed, like a pickup truck. And I noticed just from like feeling my surroundings that there was other people that were also kidnapped too and blindfolded. And they started driving, and we drove around for an hour and a half in the back of this pickup truck, and they said like don't move at all. Like don't sit up, don't move, like lie flat. And we were in the back of the pickup truck for about an hour and a half before we finally pulled into a driveway, which I didn't know at the time, but it was the fraternity house. And they drove for an hour and a half on purpose to make it seem like we went really far, and it did work. But at the same time, this was only like 2 weeks into school, and I had met these guys like once or twice, but I didn't really know who they were, right? And I'd maybe recognized like out of the 5 of them, like 2 of them. So I knew that it had something to do with the fraternity, but I was still like freaked out, like I don't know how hard these guys were gonna haze me either. So I'm in the back of the pickup truck, and we finally pull in to the house, and the blindfold stays on, and they walk us into this like really, really small closet. There's like, and I'm saying really small, but there's like 20 of us that who they had kidnapped. There was like 7 different trucks of pledges, and we all packed into this small ass room like sardines. And to the point where you couldn't sit because it was only standing room. Like picture a super packed elevator or something. And then there was a speaker on the floor, and they played this song, which I'll play for you. It's not even a song. They played this sound for almost 7 hours straight until like 7 in the morning or 8 in the morning, until we had to go to class. And I'll play that for you right now.
Hello?
I love you, 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 I love you.
For 6 or 7 hours straight. Think about how quickly you would lose your mind. So that was definitely an experience, and I was definitely like battling myself mentally to not just like, flip out. And the doors were locked, so you couldn't even leave if you wanted to. But eventually at around like 7 a.m. they opened the doors, they turned off the speaker, and it was time to go to class. And when I had deep sleep dreams in class that day. I slept through every single class with my head on my desk, and I'm sure so did everyone else, because we didn't sleep, and it was just such a like mind draining experience listening to that for 7 hours. And we had so many other times that shit like that happened. I can play you guys another song that we had to listen to for that long too. I'll play it right now.
An L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming, 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 and they...
It was like those types of songs that would really make you want to lose your shit and lose your mind, right? Yeah, so that was pretty interesting, and I have so many other fraternity like hazing type stories that I can tell you guys that like that was just the start, right? That was only week 2 or week 1 really of pledging. But I can tell you guys these stories because the fraternity ended up getting kicked off campus after I joined. And I can tell you guys about that a different time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got kicked off of campus, so
Plays back.
I'm not so like no one will get in trouble by me like releasing these stories or anything. Which is why I'm able to tell them. You could barely even hear someone if they did talk because that sound was playing so loud. But people were saying like, "Yo, I really don't think I can do this, bro." Like, I seriously don't. Like, I have to bang on the door, and everyone's like, "Nah, like we got this." Like, but we didn't know how long we would be stuck in that room for. So it was definitely very interesting. But yeah, I look forward to telling you guys more stories about like hazing, and I swear you will not believe some of the shit that happened. It's ridiculous, but you know, they let us out, we carried on like nothing happened, and you know, we finished our day, so. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one for sure. Thank you for watching my videos, and if you have any advice on how I can make these better, then please let me know, and consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed it. Peace out, boys.
Yo. I choked. No. I choked the shot.